I hope to hear everybody's doing well. So just know that this is an open flow class. Do what feels right for your body. You don't necessarily have to do what I say. I'll offer some modifications and I'll also offer some amplifications if you'd like to uh, amp up your practice this afternoon. So let's get started, everyone. Come into this comfortable cross-legged seated position. And if for some reason cross-legged seated position doesn't resonate with you, feel free to change it up. And once you arrive, either place your palms face down on top of your knees if you'd like to grab this afternoon. Maybe you're feeling a little bit tired or sluggish midday. Feel free to place the palms face up. And with the index and the thumbs touching, this is the symbol of Gayana Mudra, the symbol of receiving. Get all the fixing, get all the fidgeting out of your system. Once you truly arrive on your mat, you'll let the eyelids grow heavy and shut the light out completely, just tapping into your natural breath. Start to feel the downshift in the body as you notice your body in space. Notice the air surrounding your body. Notice the parts of the body that are connected on your mat and start to feel your belly rise with each deep inhalation. Feel your belly lower with each deep exhalation. Start to feel the breath gently travel up through the tailbone and vertebrae by vertebrae. Feel your breath gently come up and through the back of your heart. Feel the breath completely surround your thoracic spine. Feel the breath gently climb through the intercostal muscles in the rib cage. Feel the breath come through the center bone on the chest, the sternum. Feel it gently split at the collarbones and circulate into the back of the neck and slowly up and through the crown of the head. Just starting to feel a little bit lighter compared to when you first stepped onto your mat. And then gently shift your attention to the emotional part of your well-being. See if you can just pay attention to whatever it is that you're going through at the moment. Maybe you're feeling grateful for another beautiful sunny start to your day. Maybe you're not feeling so great and some things are going on. And whatever it is that you're going through, happy, sad, anxious, mad, see if you can just breathe through it. The beauty of the yoga practice is that it teaches us that nothing is ever permanent, but the breath remains constant. Now see what it feels like to deepen your breath on a count of 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath. And then soften your jaw, open up your mouth. Try not to dump it out in one shot. Let it go on a count of 3, 2, 1. Just a few rounds like this together. Again, inhale deeply through the nose on a count of 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath. Maybe you sip in a teeny bit more air. Hold again. And then soften your jaw, open up your mouth. Let it go on a count of 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale deeply on a count of 3, 2, 1. Hold. This time, seal the lips. And same passageway out through the nose, constricting the back of the throat. Exhale on a count of 3, 2, 1. One more round together. Inhale deeply. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Sip in a teeny bit more air. Hold again. And then exhale, let it go out through the nose. 3, 2, 1. Place the palms face down on top of your knees and slowly begin to just rotate your head. As if you're drawing small little circles up to the sky, and you can keep your eyes closed or a soft gaze towards the tip of your nose, whatever feels right. And closing your eyes, you bring more sense into the body, leaving the analytical mind behind. Don't forget to switch the rotation. Bring your head back to a neutral spine. Let your throat face the sky and enjoy a nice stretch in the back of the neck and the decompression in the front of the throat. Good, one more cleansing breath and bring your head back to a neutral position. Now, with the palms still face down on top of the knees, see if you can just begin to undulate the spine like you're stirring this huge pot of soup and you'd like to mix all the ingredients. So just envision mixing all the ingredients. What you're doing here is just get the spine moving, get the blood flow moving throughout the body. Good, switch the rotation. And bring your body back to a neutral position. Extend your right arm out with the fingertips pointing down towards your mat. Take your left hand on top of your right and just slowly push the fingers in towards your chest here, just to get a nice stretch in the carpals. Nothing too extreme. Good, now reverse the action. Let the palms face out towards me and take your left hand on top, but see if you can sit with a tall spine and draw the shoulder blades down your back and just gently push the fingers in towards your body, getting a nice deep carpal stretch here. And gently release. Now, take the right hand over to the left and cross the left wrist on top of the right. See if you can interlace your hands and your fingers. Now bend the elbows out to the sides and see if you can bring the fist in towards your navel. You can stay here, it's already intense for your wrists, or perhaps you begin to internally rotate your forearms as you draw the fist that you've made with your fingers up towards your ceiling, the sky. Good. See if you can hold it here for 3 big breaths. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3. Good. Now reverse the action. Bring the fists in towards your navel, lengthen the arms out, and release the interlaced hands. Give the hands a nice little shake out here. And now let's give it a shot on the left side. So with the left fingertips pointing down towards your mat, take your right hand gently on top of the front of your hand and just gently glide the fingers in towards your body. Feel that nice deep stretch in the carpals. There's 8 small bones there. Nice, and gently release, and now switch the action. So flip the palm to face out towards me. Take your right hand on top and gently push the fingers in to any degree that you can. Nice, gently release. Now this time you'll take the left hand over to diagonally towards the right side of your mat and cross now the right wrist on top. See if you can interlace your fingers with the palms facing in. And now begin to bend the elbows out to the sides. Take the fist towards the navel. You could stay here, whatever degree you can. Maybe you lengthen as you interlace the hands and point them up towards the ceiling. Here we go. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3. Good, gently release. So begin to draw the palms in towards the navel, lengthen the arms out, and release the interlaced fingers. Give it a gentle shake out. Nice. Go ahead and lengthen your legs straight out. Just give them a nice little shimmy shake out. Bend the knees, and your palms are right next to your hips, and windshield wiper the legs gently side to side. We've been sitting cross-legged, or maybe you weren't, but that's okay. Just give the legs a little bit of a warm up here. Now cross the right ankle over your left knee. Listen, if you'd like to intensify this stretch, see if you can get your glutes as close to your heel as you can. So I'm walking my glutes close to my left heel and I'm flexing my left foot. I'm getting that deep stretch in the psoas and in the IT band. Let's hold it here for 3 cleansing breaths. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, and you don't have to be as close to your legs as I am. Inhale, exhale 3, Beautiful. Gently release and switch out the cross. So coming into a figure 4 now on the left side, go ahead, cross the left ankle over your right knee and just begin to walk your fingers in towards your glutes and hold it here as we get deep into the hips early on. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3, gently release the cross. So now cross your ankles, shift onto your hands and your knees as we make our way into reverse tabletop. So as you ground down onto all fours, we're going to move into a few cat-cows. You can spread the fingers wide so you can evenly distribute your weight. Spread the knees hip-width distance apart, no wider, no shorter, and it's up to you. You can leave the front of the feet grounded or curl the toes. Go ahead, tuck your chin to your chest, round your spine like a rainbow, then release your low back, your middle back, your upper back, gaze up. Again, tuck your chin to your chest, round, round, round. Inhale, look up, gaze up. Again, tuck your chin to your chest, round, round, round. And gently return back to a neutral position with the spine. Extend your right arm out and your left leg. Yes, you're gonna stay here balancing on opposite arm, opposite leg. For those who'd like to take it up a notch, you're gonna bend the right elbow to the left knee. Good, crunch, lengthen back out. Good, give me 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Last one, gently replace the hand and the knee back down. So just firing up the core early on, lengthen now, opposite arm, left arm, right leg. You could stay here or go ahead, bend the elbow in towards the knee. Good, give me 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Last one, gently replace the hand and the knee back down onto the mat. Sweep your right arm high to the sky. Thread it like a needle underneath your left armpit. Now you can stay here as you land your cheek and your head flat, or take the left arm behind your back. Stay here, or take the right fingers off the ground to tap your left shoulder, just to micro peel the ribs a little bit wider. Good, 1 more cleansing breath. And slowly release. Make your way back onto all fours. Shifting sides now. Take your left arm high to the sky. Thread it underneath the right armpit. Land your cheek and your ear flat. Stay here. You can take the right arm towards the top of the mat. Perhaps you take the right arm behind your back to touch your left hip, just to open up the rib cage a little bit wider. You can certainly draw the left fingers and tap your right shoulder just to apply a little bit more pressure on the left. Good, 1 more big breath and slowly replace your hands flat on the mat. Go ahead and tuck your toes. You're gonna lift your hips up high to the ceiling, coming into your downward facing dog. So as you settle into your down dog here, bend 1 knee at a time. Just shake out your legs. Shake your head also, yes. Shake your head, no. Nice. Go ahead and lift your right leg up. Inhale, high to the sky. And as you exhale, draw the foot in between the hands. Set your left knee on the mat and raise your arms high, coming into your low crescent lunge. So make sure your knee is directly above your ankle, not jetting out past or behind. And then see if you can sink a little bit deeper. Maybe you raise the arms a little bit higher, energizing the fingers. Good. Now interlace your hands behind your head. Place the palms behind your neck or at the base of your head and push your head into the hands to lift up even higher. Good. 1 more cleansing breath. Nice. Now take your left hand next to your right foot and sweep your right arm up high. So you're in your low twisted lunge. You can stay here if you'd like to amplify this. Tuck the left toes and lift the left knee off the ground. Give me 3 cleansing breaths here. Inhale, exhale 1, Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Good. Now slowly replace your right hand next to your right foot and draw the left knee behind the right. As you sweep your arms up, coming into your curtsy squat, you could bring prayer hands to your heart. You can sweep your hands past your hips. You can also land your hands down onto the mat if you need that modification or support. 3 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Replace the hands back down onto the mat. Step the left leg back. Step the right leg back. You're in down dog, so feel free to stay here in down dog. If you would like to go through the flow, you make your way into plank. You can set your knees down. If you need that modification, bend your elbows, glide your heart upward facing dog, and retuck the toes back under. Back to home base, downward facing dog. Here we go on the left side. Inhale the left leg up high. Exhale, shoot the foot in between the hands. Set your right knee down on the mat. Set yourself up first. And sweep your arms high to the sky. You're in your low crescent lunge, left side. So now from here, interlace your hands behind your head or your neck and gently push the hands into the back of the neck or the head. Open up your thoracic spine for 3 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Breathe deeper into that resistance. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Release. Set your right hand next to your left foot and sweep your left arm high. So coming into your low twisted lunge here for 3 breaths. Again, if you'd like to amplify it, tuck the back toes, lift the right kneecap off the ground. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Now set your left hand down next to your left. Draw the right kneecap this time behind the left knee, coming into your curtsy squat. You could do something different with your arms. Pray your hands to your heart, hands behind your hips, whatever feels right. Listen, extra amplification now that the body's a little warmed up. Maybe you play with taking the back foot off the ground, getting deeper into the hips. Good, 1 more big breath. Beautiful, replace the hands back down onto the mat. Step the left leg back. You're at home base down dog. Now, you can stay in down dog if you need to, or meet me in that yogi push-up. You come into plank, bend the elbows, chaturanga, glide your heart upward facing dog, drawing the shoulder blades down your back, and retuck your toes back to home base, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up high, bend the knee, open up the hip, 3 big circles here. 1, 2, 3, just to get deep into the hip flexor. Now glide the foot in between the hands, pivot the left heel at a 45-degree angle, sweep your arms up high to the sky, making your way into your warrior 1. So taking the time to refine your warrior 1, keep reaching your arms up high, draw the shoulder blades down your back, anchor that back left heel. Good, 1 more big breath. Now cut your arms apart in the air. Widen your stance, making your way into your warrior 2. So opening up the solar plexus here. See if you can sink a little bit deeper as you scoop your belly up and in. Keep pulling the arms apart like saltwater taffy. Good, 1 more big breath. Now reverse your warrior. Let your left hand fall down your back thigh as you sweep your right arm up and overhead. Good, arching the spine. Maybe you keep walking the back hand down your back thigh or drape the arm behind your back, coming into your half bind. Good, 1 more big breath. Release. Cartwheel your arms back down onto your mat. Step the right leg back. Wait in down dog, or I'll meet you in the vinyasa. That's plank, chaturanga, bend your elbows, glide your heart upward facing dog. Nice. Retuck your toes, back to down dog. Here we go, left side now. Inhale the left leg up high, Bend the knee, open up the hip. 3 big circles here. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now glide the foot in between the hands. Pivot the right heel at a 45-degree angle. Elongate your arms nice and long past the sides of your ears, getting that nice stretch in the obliques. 3 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Shoulders away from your ears. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Spread your arms like wings, making your way into your warrior 2. So spread your legs as generously as you can. Keep pulling the arms apart. 1 more big breath. Now reverse your warrior. Right hand down your back thigh, or maybe behind your back as you sweep your left arm up and overhead, getting that nice stretch on the sides of your waist. 1 more cleansing breath. Release. Cartwheel your arms back down onto the mat. Step back, down dog and wait. Or again, your choice. Either knees, chest, and chin. Sweep your heart upward facing dog. Finish your breath. Try not to breeze through it. Then retuck your toes. Back to home base. Downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, bend your knees, look towards your hands, and at the bottom of the exhale, jump to meet your hands. Nice. And as you arrive, sit back, bend the knees, shoot your hips back, Utkatasana chair. Nice. Pray your hands to your heart. Hook the left elbow past the right knee. Use that elbow as leverage to really twist at the torso, bringing everything out, detoxing. Nice. Bring it back to the center and switch it out. Hook the right elbow past the left knee. Use that elbow as leverage, squeezing everything out like a lemon. Good. 1 more big breath. Good. Come back to the center and forward fold. Let your head and your neck hang heavy. Shake it out. Rinse it out. Nice. Come standing up. Meet me in Tadasana, mountain pose. So now that the body is fully warmed up, let's play with some standing poses here. I'd like to talk you into coming into tree. So as you come into tree, shift all your weight over to the left leg. Begin by bending the right knee into the torso. Maybe you're able to take the sole of the foot in the inner left thigh. I micro bend my left knee so that I can maintain my stability. And you can bring prayer hands to your heart. If you feel confident, lift the arms up and overhead. Listen, if tree is good for you, stay here for a few breaths. For those of you who'd like to amplify it, you could do half lotus. Yes, externally rotate your right arm and forward fold, coming into your half lotus. Whatever feels right. Good. 1 more big breath. Release. Nice. Give it a gentle rinse out. Let's give it a shot on the other side. So making our way into tree now on the left side. Begin by bending the left knee into the torso. You stay here or take the foot in the inner thigh. You could do 1 hand to the heart, 2 hands to the heart. Lift the arms up and overhead. Listen, if you have half lotus and you'd like to deepen your practice, come into the half lotus. Bind behind your back and forward fold. It's pretty intense for the knees, so just do what feels right. Good. Gently make your way back up. Yes, give it a good shake out. Let's try eagle. Take the right knee on top, single or double, whatever feels right. Arms out by your sides. I'm going to take the left elbow underneath the right as I interlace my hands, and I'm going to sit low in my eagle pose. Maybe you can get your elbows and knees to touch. Good. 1 more big breath, whatever you can do. Nice. Release. Good. Give it a good shake out. Now try the other side. Left knee on top, single or double. This time, take the right elbow underneath. It's a challenging pose because you're squeezing everything in the midline and expected to crunch. All your limbs are wrapped. Good. 1 more big breath and gently release. Give it a good shake out. Nice, everybody. Meet me back in downward facing dog. So place your hands flat, back to home base, downward facing dog. In down dog, inhale the right leg up high. Exhale, glide the foot in between the hands. Pivot the left heel flat, back to warrior one. In warrior one, lengthen your right leg and hinge at the hips. Lower your hands to frame your right foot, coming into your pyramid pose. So your stance isn't very wide. Both legs are straight. If you need to shorten your stance, go ahead and bend the elbows out to the sides as you let your foot drape in towards your knee. Good, one more big breath. Now lift back up into your warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten out your front right leg, hinge at the hips, lower your right hand down to the shin, the ankle, or down to the mat as you lift the left arm up high, coming into your Trikonasana triangle pose. So now is the opportunity to shorten your stance if you notice your knees are bent. Listen, for those who'd like to take it up a notch and get a little bit deeper into the core today, sweep the left arm up and overhead and pick up the bottom hand, like you're squeezing that imaginary volleyball in between the palms. Yes, it's all core strength here. Beautiful. One more big release back into warrior two. Sweep your hands back down onto the mat. Step back, down dog, wait, or take your vinyasa. Bend your elbows, sweep your heart upward facing dog, then retuck your toes, back to home base, down dog. Let's give it a try on the left side now. Inhale your left leg up high. Exhale, glide the foot in between your hands. Sweep your arms up high to the sky, warrior one. Straighten out the front leg, hinge at the hips, lower your hands to frame your left leg, coming into your pyramid pose, Parsvottanasana. So I kick my back leg up a notch or two, and that way, both straight as I bend the elbows out to the sides, getting deep into my hamstrings here. Good, one more big breath. Now I lift myself back up into warrior one. I cut my arms apart, warrior two. Straighten out the left leg, hinge at the hips. Go ahead, lower your left hand down to the shin, the ankle, or the mat as you raise the right arm high. Nice, Trikonasana triangle. Continue to stay here in your triangle, or if you'd like to amplify this today, take the top arm up and overhead, pick up the bottom hand, like you're squeezing that imaginary volleyball in between the palms. It's all core strength. Navel to spine, beautiful. Release back, warrior two. Cartwheel your arms back down onto the mat. Step back, down dog and wait. Rinse it out, vinyasa. Bend the elbows. Sweep your heart upward facing dog. Retuck the toes. Back to downward facing dog. In down dog, go ahead. Rest, set the knees down, child's pose. So wide knees, toes touching, sink your hips to your heels, just beginning to slow your heart rate and your breath down here. 5 cleansing breaths. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3, inhale, exhale 4, inhale, exhale 5, release. Meet me standing on your knees and your shins. So as you come up standing on your knees and your shins, spread your knees a little bit more than hip width distance apart so you can support your lower extremities. Place your hands on your low back or your kidneys. Push your pelvis forward. Let your throat face up to the sky. Good, you could stay here. However, if you'd like to go a little bit deeper today, here's a side view. You can tuck your toes. Maybe you reach for your ankles or your heels and let your throat face up high to the sky. Good, 3 big breaths here. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3, gently release. And now meet me on all fours. As you arrive on all fours, let's make our way into pigeon. Draw the right knee to the right wrist. The foot comes over to the left hand. Puff up your chest and your heart. And as you exhale, let your torso melt over your right thigh. Yes, and feel free to come onto your back if you need to. Whatever feels good, especially if you had a knee injury. Good. Give me 3 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Good. Walk your hands back up by your hips. Scooch that right leg out. Give it a gentle shake out. And now we'll switch sides. So draw the left knee to the left wrist. The foot comes over to the right. Go ahead, puff up your chest and your heart. Look up and exhale. Forward fold over your left thigh. And again, notice if you're leaning towards one side or the other. See if you can manually shift some weight over to the opposite side. That way your hips can get a nice even stretch, whatever feels right in your body today. Good, 1 more big breath. Slowly walk your hands back up by your hips. Shoot that leg out, shake it out. Nice. Now, meet me with the right knee at the top of the mat. Hopefully you can see this. And you're gonna draw your left knee behind it. You'll hip width distance apart and sit your glutes down in between your knees. So this is Gomukhasana legs. It's a really intense stretch as we get even deeper into the hips here. And if for some reason this doesn't resonate with your body, feel free to change it up. You can also just plant the right foot flat, but if you can stack the knees, do so. Now, either forward fold, let your head and your neck hang heavy as you bring your chin as close as you can to your stacked knees. Another option to take, you can also incorporate a shoulder stretch by grabbing opposite elbows or maybe reverse prayer hands behind your back and forward fold. Good, 3 big breaths here. Inhale, exhale, 1, inhale, exhale, 2, inhale, exhale, 3. Good, gently release. Release the hands if you had that, give them a shake out. Now we're gonna switch. So I'll show you an easy way to switch to the other side. Place your hands down, come up onto your feet and just spin around. As you spin around, notice my opposite knee is on top. Yeah, and I didn't have to shift my legs out. And now that the left knee is on top, you can either hold your feet and forward fold, you can sweep your arms out and forward fold, or you can take opposite elbows behind your back and just let your torso hang heavy. That way you can get really deep into the hip flexors here. Good. 3 big breaths. Inhale, exhale, 1, inhale, exhale, 2, inhale, exhale, 3. Slowly make your way back up. Nice. Now, give your legs a nice little shake out in front. Shake, shake, shake them out. And as you arrive on your mat, ground the soles of the feet. Lift your arms up with the fingers pointing towards me. We're going to come into bow pose, Navasana. Lift the feet off the mat. If you can bring the legs straight, go for it. Let's hold it here for 5 breaths now that the body's warmed up. Inhale, exhale, 1. Come to the front of the sit bones. Inhale, exhale, 2, inhale, exhale, 3, inhale, exhale, 4, inhale, exhale, 5. Beautiful. Release. Draw the soles of the feet together. Shake out the knees here for a bit. Shake, shake, shake it out. As you draw the feet as close to the pelvis as you can, coming into your Baddha Konasana, inhale a tall spine. And as you exhale, forward fold over the soles of the feet. You can lengthen the arms out in front, whatever feels right for the body. Nice. Give me 5 big breaths here. Inhale, exhale, 1, inhale. Exhale, 2, inhale. Exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale. Exhale, 5. Good, gently release. Walk your hands back up by your hips. Give your legs a nice little shake out here. Now meet me on your belly. So as you arrive flat on your belly on your mat, bend the elbows out to the sides of your rib cage. Your hands and your arms are parallel to your ribs. Let the front of the feet fall flat on your mat. Push down through the forearms and the palms. Lift your chin off your chest, coming into your Sphinx pose. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Getting that nice stretch in the low belly and the low back. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Release. Make a pillow with your stacked hands. Maybe you set one cheek, your forehead, and onto your hands or not. Bend the knees, windshield wiper the legs side to side. This is a really nice release for your lumbar. Nice. Now, we're going to come into bow pose. So option 1, lift just the arms and the legs up. They can come in front or behind, or bend the knees, grab hold of the ankles or the front of the feet and lift up. Here we go. 5 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Use your limbs to lift up even higher. One more big breath. Release. Nice. Again, make a pillow with your stacked hands. Bend the knees. Windshield wiper the legs side to side. And now, child's pose again. Just really briefly, make this letter V with your knees. Let your head and your neck hang heavy. Press your forehead flat on the mat as you draw your chin away from your chest. Good. 5 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. Slowly release. Now, meet me laying down on your mat. As you come laying down on your mat, I'll come sideways so you can see me. Bend your knees. See if you can touch your heels. That's the measurement of how far away your feet are from your glutes. Push down through your forearms and lift your pelvis off the ground. You can get a little bit deeper by tucking your shoulder blades underneath. If you'd like to interlace your hands, go for it. If you have wheel in your practice, place your hands by your ears, set the crown of the head down, and lift up into your wheel, whatever feels right for your body today. Bridge your wheel. Good. 3 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Slowly lower your pelvis down onto the ground. Bend the knees into your torso. Make small little circles just to give your back, your lumbar spine, a nice little massage here. Now lift your legs high to the sky as you lower your forearms right next to your waist. You could stay here. It's a nice little inversion. If you have shoulder stand, you can sweep your legs up and overhead. That way you can access your low back, whatever feels good. Nice. 5 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Release. Slowly lower your legs down onto the ground, straight out. Give them a nice little shake out. Now extend your arms into a letter T. Bend the knees into your torso. Flip the knees over to your right as you look out over your left shoulder. If you'd like to get a little bit deeper today, maybe you wrap your legs like we did earlier, coming into your eagle. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. You could just stack the knees, take your right hand on top, and just breathe deep into the sides of the waist. As long as your shoulder blades are grounded, that's fine.
Gently release and switch sides. Go ahead and flip the knees now over to the opposite side. Again, you can interlace the legs if you'd like to get a little bit deeper. Looking out over your right shoulder, whatever feels right. Good, one more cleansing breath. Gently release, shake the legs straight out in front, shake, shake, shake them out. Now, bend the knees into your torso, and you can grab the ankles, the outsides of the feet, and slowly rock side to side, coming into your happy baby pose, massaging your spine and your tailbone here. It's a really nice massage, also for the tissues in the back of the lungs. Nice. Now hug the knees into the chest, squeeze them tight, tight, tight. The grip is tight. The expression on your face is tight. Everything feels so tense, tense, tense. And release, Shavasana. So let your feet flop open to the opposite edges of your mat and let your palms face the sky. And see if you can just begin to let go of the physical practice as I talk you through guided meditation in your Shavasana. So take your tongue, glide it to the top of your teeth, and let your tongue settle down to the bottom of your jaw. Let your jaw relax. Draw the shoulder blades down your back and onto the mat. Feel like your body's completely relaxed, like you're the day at the beach. As you let gravity take over, relax your biceps and your triceps. Relax your elbows and your elbow creases. Relax your wrists. Relax your palms and the front of your hands. Relax your hips. Relax your quads and your hamstring muscles. Relax the backs of your knees. Relax your kneecaps. Relax your calf muscles, your shins, and your ankles. All 10 toes and fingers. Practicing stillness right here, right now. The most challenging pose in yoga. Learning to surrender to whatever's going on inside physically and emotionally right here, right now. Slowly begin to deepen your breath, bringing some physical awareness back into your body. Gently shake your head out side to side. Wiggle the fingers and the toes. When you're ready, sweep your arms up and overhead, feeling like that first morning stretch of the day. Go ahead, bend the knees into the chest, hug them tight. Rock on to your right side in a fetal position. You can use your arm as a pillow if you wish. Just give yourself a moment to gather before making it back out into the real world. And when you're ready with your eyes still closed, meet me back in this cross-legged seated position that we began our session with. Let your palms join together at your heart center. And push the thumbs into your sternum. Bow your head down in gratitude. Take a moment to seal your practice in this afternoon. Gratitude to one another for showing up, and gratitude for carving time out and making mind-body connections. Most of all, gratitude for practice that teaches us peace in our hearts and in our minds, no matter what the circumstances. Om Shanti, 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 peace. Namaste. Thank you, everybody, for joining me this afternoon. I hope you stay healthy, stay hydrated. I'll see you next week. And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Namaste, Lori. Good to have you.